This video is a little bit long. The last 2 minutes of it you can probably skip, as it's just sort of a demo of a before and after picture. But this was the very first seeding that went down on October 25th. This is the hydro seed. It's a combination of mulch, seed, fertilizer, water, and kind of a sticky material. This was right before the actual sod went down on October 26th. All the green that you see is not actual grass. It's the hydro seed. The green color is just the paint that they put in so they know where they did and did not go. But all of these areas will be fescue grass. So everything off to the left around the bunkers, and this is all before. They haven't quite finished the hydro seeding, as you can see around the bunkers on the right. This is the fifth hole going the other way. Some of the fescue grass is going to be mowed down tight. Other areas will be kind of left tall. Greenside bunker on number 5. Barranca between 5T and 8 green, and the culvert has all the sandbags around it for the time being. So the next video you're going to see is actually the first sod going down, which this was a GoPro mounted on top of the sod roller. So the guy's taking netting off as he unrolls the sod. As you can see, it comes in very large rolls, and they literally unroll it like a carpet. After they unroll it, they cut it, position it, and they just keep making their way down. So currently, as I'm recording this, 5 and 8 are done, and 6 and 7 are about halfway done. Each day they deliver about 7 trucks, and each truck holds about 7,500 square feet. So for simplicity purposes, we call it about an acre a day. So here it is after the sod went down. As you can see, the green paint is all gone because we have watered it all off as we're trying to germinate that seed. You can see off to the Barranca on the right, that was hydroseeded a little later. That's still green, but again, that'll go away as well. So ignore the stripes and the discoloration in the sod as they cut it from the farm. It doesn't quite match up identical, but you can get a general idea for what the hole's going to look like. Where the greens and green surrounds are, we have yet to seed those with bent grass, but we will do that within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And that'll be the last thing to be done on every single hole. So up here, where you see this big, large area of sand at the top of the screen, that's all going to be seeded to bent grass. And this is the 5th hole, 8 tees on the right. This is the 5th hole coming up just over this Barranca on the right. And the bunkers on the left will be your landing area for the 5th hole, and it'll be a wedge or short iron into the green. Clubhouse, this was taken about a week ago. The woodwork is going up very fast. The area off to the right where it kind of looks like a bunch of walls, that'll be the on here on the left, the loading dock. So at the new club you won't have to see the trucks in front of the clubhouse like we did on the old one. Now we just have a whole bunch of still images during the course of the project. Again, everything that you see that's painted green will eventually become fescue. Some of it cut short, some of it cut tall. David Kidd practicing out of the sand. The pool has been mostly dug. This is the irrigation lake. The next video, basically it's going to go into 2 minutes of me discussing the difference on 6 and 7. Here we have a before and after image. This camera has been put on top of the old pro shop, the new maintenance building. The first image was from 14 months ago, a little bit less, September 15th, 2015. The most recent image that you will see is from 2:30 today. So as you can see, here's old number 1T. 1 cart path, bunker that used to be on 2 green. 2 green was right about in here. Tennis court that used to exist was here. You can see the old irrigation lake back in the distance over here. This was drained before this picture was taken. Keep an eye on this mound up here as well. So this is 14 months ago, and now this is today. If I can get it to, there we go. So unfortunately, a couple ficus were planted that will block the view a little bit, but there will be a time lapse of this hole posted in a later video. So the grass is going down. Elevations have changed, and this is the current image that we are at today. So this right here will become the 6th tee box. It actually goes back quite a ways towards the old clubhouse building. This area in here that is not grassed will become native fescue grass, as will these areas out in the distance here. But down here is 7 fairway. The old lake is gone. The old tennis court is gone. These tennis courts will be blocked by a complete hedge. Probably take a couple years to grow completely. The new cart path is now right along the parking lot, and you can see some sprinklers running here as well. So we're probably going to leave this camera up for a few more months just to catch all of these natives growing in, which will take quite some time.